Hey, what's going on, John? I had to call my son. I got stuck. Yeah, I got my truck stuck. I can't get out. Yeah, it's okay. I called him. He's on his way here. Good seeing you. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that soft down here because I normally park over there where it's solid. I'm stuck. I tried using rocks to get out, but I'm stuck. Now my son's gonna bring one. I just called him and say, "Hey, come get me, man. I'm stuck." Yeah, because normally I'm right there where that vehicle is, but he took it, so I figured, oh, this got to be still good. Yeah, I learned my lesson on this one. Indeed. It's good seeing you guys, man. How you been? Awesome. No, I just barely got here. I'm actually going live right now. Hey, everybody. Good evening. This is Tim with Arizona Outdoors. How are you? I am running a little late tonight. Josie, how are you? Good to see you. Um, yeah, you see where I'm at. Indeed, I actually came out to a different location on the bank tonight, and I managed to get myself stuck. So I tried putting a rock and stuff under it. It's sliding. I even tried going in low gear with it. It is sliding. So that's okay. I contacted my son. He's on his way out here to get me out of here. So yes, oh no, is correct, Barbie. I did get stuck. Fortunately, I was able to call Jared to come on out. Hi, Bridget. Yes, I know. I pretty much, in some sense, did not realize how soft it was as close because normally the area that I go to, it's not as soft. But yeah, this one kind of threw me for a loop on it. So, like I said, with my videos, I show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Well, this is kind of the ugly, not necessarily bad because I do have help coming out. So, do me a favor if you would, folks. Give me a thumbs up. Tell me if you can actually hear me on the mic. I'm using this new system I've got, and I want to make sure that it's still working. I thank you, Josie. I agree. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Good evening, Anthony. How are you? Can I get a thumbs up on the microphone? Can you guys hear me? Sound is great. All right. Thank you, Josie. I appreciate it. I'm out here with a couple of anglers that I met some time ago. John and his buddy. He's out here next to me fishing. They just barely rolled up like I did. I've been here probably maybe 10 minutes, and I had to deal with this issue. Doing well tonight. Good to hear that, Anthony. I appreciate you telling me that. Smash that like button. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm in the process of still getting set up. So if I'm kind of delayed in the fishing aspect, no worries. We will get to the fishing as quick as I can. Okay. Okay, Dylan. If you say so, my friend. So again, a beautiful night out here, as you could tell. I mean, it is just gorgeous out here tonight. But believe it or not, don't let the beauty out here, so don't let it fool you because right now I'm actually in temperatures of 112 out here and it's 8:10 o'clock, about 8:18 or so my time, Arizona time. It is very warm out here tonight. So it is what it is, you know. Glenn, how are you? Thanks for joining the channel this evening. Much appreciated. Do me a favor, folks. If you're watching the video, give me that thumbs up and smash that thumbs up button. That way I know you're still with me. Appreciate it. Maybe better lighting? No, I haven't adjusted them yet, Barbie. We're still working on it, I promise. I'm actually stepped out of lighting because I wanted to give a view of the actual vehicle itself. It's being stuck. Jessica, how are you? Thanks for joining the channel this evening. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I do have the pole set up for one. I'm getting ready to get it baited up. Got the new pole holder in the ground, and we're going to go with that. But like I said, right now I'm just basically waiting on a my son to bring his big truck to get me pulled out of here. Yes, you're going to see it live as we do it. Hey, the good, the bad, the unfortunate, I give it all. So anyway, with that being said, we'll at least get some of it started and set up. I trust everybody had a really good day today. All right, so we are going to, don't need the hammer no more. We got that taken care of. Folks, I have a huge request. If you are new to my channel tonight, thank you for joining me. I appreciate that so much. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like bell, hit the notification bell. That way you get all my latest lives, videos, and shorts as they come out. And I'm trying to reach 300 in the next couple of days or so. If you guys could help me make that happen, I would be so grateful indeed. So grateful. Tonight is anchovies. I use a lot of these because the fish out here seem to really like them. I probably buy maybe 3 or 6 bags a week in anchovies, the frozen anchovies. They work really well out here. I mean, I am shocked how the striper just love having them. They do. They're about $6 a pound. So, but it's well worth it in my opinion. I mean, look at the size of some of these. These things are amazing. You know, these things are awesome. Gonna open this up. All right. Gonna set that out here in a little bit to get them thawed out a little bit. Oh, no worries, Josie. I totally get that. I totally get that. You was it Dramamine or did you take something else? Don't worry about it, Josie. I get it. I totally understand it. I totally get it. Mama Goat, how are you? Good evening. Good evening. We are just averting a small issue. Hey, Wild Bill, how are you tonight? Thanks for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, I got you. I understand, Josie. I totally understand. So, as I said earlier in the video, I am waiting for my son to come down here and help get me out of this. I actually got stuck. So, here, let me show you real quick again for those of you joining the channel. Let me turn the light a little bit here. I came down a little bit farther than I should have on the bank area, and I am literally stuck. Stuck. So, there you go. If you can see that. I tried putting rocks under it, but it just wasn't grabbing. So, it is what it is. We'll get out of it. I have no issue with that. So, anyway, we're going to get that first bait set up if we can while we're waiting. Yes, indeed, Mama Goat. Oh no is right. You know, like I said, when I started my channel, you're going to see it all, good, bad, and the oops. This was definitely an oops moment for me. Hey, it's what we call life, right? It is what it is. Not a problem. We will be able to get it taken care of. So I was out here, I think, night before last, and I was actually able to catch, I believe, five stripers that night. So it's been really decent. It really has. Let's see here, I need my, there we go, the magic thread. I love this stuff. This stuff is so amazing. So amazing. So what I've been doing is I've been cutting some of these chovies down in half to make them last a little bit longer. One thing I definitely need to do for sure, though, is I need to probably upgrade the hook size. Go to a 3/0. So if I figure if I'm chumming the water a little bit, maybe they will be happy, you know? Oh, indeed. Yes. You can see that? Yes, it actually is. I am just literally down the river from the casino area over here. I believe that one may be either the Harrah's or River Lodge. One of them. Yeah. I'm actually in that area. You guessed it right. Cecil, how are you? Thanks for joining the channel this evening. Much appreciated. Thanks for stopping by. If you're brand new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, my friend, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of it. I try to get out here as much as I can. Lately, it's been the nighttime because it's been so darn hot out here. It's about 111 right now where I'm at. There is somewhat of a reflection on the water, but no, you are correct in what you're seeing. You are correct in what you're seeing. Hey, you know what? My son's here. So we're going to do this legitly real. Let me get this fishing pole out of here so I don't damage it. Going to lean it up against the chair real quick. So I'm going to bring you guys back here for a minute. We're going to see what's going to happen here. Thank goodness my son is here to bail me out on this one. Sorry about the bad lighting. Here, let me see if I can get some of it turned around for you. Nothing worse than a dark screen, right? There we go. Appreciate you helping me out, son. All I need to do is just get pushed up and out of the dirt. I didn't realize it was that soft. I'm actually live right now, so.
Looks like you're stuck.
Indeed I am. I got a little too close. Didn't realize it. All right.
You just went into the river.
No, I'm not going to go in the river. Do you have a strap?
It's hard down there.
No way. Appreciate you coming out here and bailing old Pops out here. One thing I did say, live camera, you're going to see it all. Would be a good place to hook up to.
See what you got.
You need some light on it so I can put light under there? Okay, no worries.
Do you have a hook in yours?
No, I don't have anything. I don't have anything on mine. I need to invest in a tow strap. I just figured I'd put it in low gear and just crawl out.
I'll pull you out.
Rusty, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining tonight, guys. Appreciate it. Keep coming back. Okay, you're good right there if you want. If you need to do any more.
Look at this thing.
What's that? Nah, it could very well be. I don't know. Seems like every time I come out here, I pick up something and try and take it out of here when I leave. Everyone, this is my son, Jared. He's my lifesaver right now. I couldn't get out of here without him.
It's in my pajamas.
In your jammas.
Yeah, you can get an anchor point.
You know, I probably have to have one put in. Not only is this show about fishing, it's also about excreting a vehicle out of the sand.
I'm just thinking your AR fishing ain't really stuck deep.
No, that's fine. Just kind of, I'll just tug me and I'll pull. I'll drive out. You have enough light? It won't cause any issues with the steering, will it? Okay. Okay. Let me know when you're ready. All right, folks. We're going to try and get this truck pulled out of here. Okay. Let me know when you're ready. And my wheels are straight, so. All right, let's see if we can get out of this mess that I got myself into. Yeah, go. Go ahead. Good. All right, all right. Thank you, Jared. All right, that was successful. We were able to get out. Didn't take much at all. Thank you so much.
$145.
$145?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll charge it to absolute
Sell it.
draining. Is that it to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pajama fee.
Had to get away from dinner fee?
No, pajamas.
Ah,
I had to have my pajamas.
sorry, son.
That's alright. Oh, don't stick it in there.
Is it stuck? There you go. Good job. All right, brother. Appreciate it, son. The first cast and catch will be dedicated to you. Folks, we are clear and free. We've done it. Thank you, Barbie. Appreciate it. Yes. Your mom says, yes, Jared. Awesome.
Always. What I'm here for.
Well, we appreciate it. Tell the missus thank you for me. Whoo. Yeah, I don't think that'll be a spot I'll be picking anytime again. Like I said, the only reason why I went this one is because the other one I normally go to was taken.
I think actually you're better off down the river over there where you were before. They're bigger over
Well, I
there.
used to go over here.
This is a lot shallower.
Is it?
The water went out
So that way is deeper?
a little deeper.
Okay. Maybe next time then, because I'm already set up here. Thank you, son. Love you, buddy.
Love you too.
All right.
Have fun. Stuck tonight.
No.
Back out.
Exactly. All right, everybody. He's leaving. We're golden. Anyway, I'm so thankful to finally get unstuck. Unstuck indeed. All right. This was the hole that I made for myself, if you can see that. Probably not that deep for some, but it was deep for me. So, now that this is all done, let's get to some fishing going. Let's see here. I'll probably bring it up here since we're going to have to be this farther away from the water now. All right, got that. We're going to shut this down for a minute. All right. Alrighty, so let's get that pole going on here again. We can take a bad situation and make it good, right? And that's what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Appreciate that so much. All right. Let's get this first line put in and done. Any bites yet, John? Nice. I was out here a couple nights ago, man. I hit like I believe like 5 of them. All right. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Man, it is warm tonight. Big time warm. Get this wrapped up a little bit. Hi, Judy. How are you? Oh, Nashville, Tennessee. Well, thank you for watching all the way from Tennessee. Much appreciated. We are out here at the Colorado River this evening doing a little bit of fishing. So what I might have to do with this lighting situation, I had one of them go down right now. We'll just probably end up switching it out. So we have plenty of lighting out here where I'm at. So let's get this one cast out real quick. I'll get the lighting situation, I promise, taken care of. I'm going to do that first cast right now, see how it works out. It's a good cast. All right. I was happy with that one. Go back here to the truck real quick and grab that bell. There we go. That's what I want. Indeed. There we go. All right, there we go. A little bit better on the lighting. Whoa, got a bite already. Yep, she's on. It hit pretty good. It struck. It did strike. PA, how are you, my friend? Good seeing you on the channel tonight. All right, let's get another pole set up. We're playing Caddy Caddy on the light systems tonight. One of them just went down on me. I want to make sure we get some really good views for you guys. So I've got one pole out and one set up with a bell. And let's get another one set up. I take it everybody had a real good day today? There we go. It's going to be a good setup on the bait. Hi, James. How are you? Thanks for joining tonight. Appreciate it. Appreciate you joining the channel. This video this evening should make an interesting one. You first got to see me get unstuck. My son had to come bail me out. I took a different part of the bank this evening than I'm normally used to because the area that I was in was already taken. Yes, thank you. Thank you for updating that, Josie. I appreciate that. I believe that may help the content tonight too. All right, let's get this one out there and ready to go. Kind of got to be careful I'm standing tonight because there's a lot of rocks out in this area here. Get some more lighting out here. All right. So if we're going to go cast that way, I think I'm going to cast this way over here. That was a pretty decent cast, if I say so myself. Whew. There we go. Got a little bit of a late start this evening, but we're finally up and able to get some fishing done. For those of you that are new to the channel, thank you. Appreciate you joining. Loosen up that drag a little bit. You know what I should do is actually check this one since it hit pretty hard. Put this one in and check this one out. This one may have been taken off already with the bait. So I have this weird feeling the bait is already off on this one. That is correct. We'll be fishing for striper this evening. Gonna check this one out because it hit and then nothing. I had this suspicion feeling that when it hit that first couple of times, it ended up taking the bait. No, actually it didn't. Wow, surprising. Surprise, surprise, surprise. It didn't at all. All right, I'm gonna cast this one back out. Area I'm at tonight is not so friendly as far as the ground area. There seems to be a lot of rocks and stuff out here, so I've got to be real careful where I'm at. But we're gonna make it work. That's a really decent cast. That felt good. Felt really good. All right, let's get some fishing going. Let's get the skunk off. We need to get some fishing. Whoa, there we go. So far, I've had maybe 1 or 2 bites on the pole. Still pretty warm out here, though. It really is. Nothing yet. A couple of bites. That's all I've gotten so far. A couple of hits on the pole. We basically just got started. Guest, I am fishing for striper tonight. Most of the species that I pulled out of here has been striper. There was only one time that I pulled about a 5-pound smallmouth bass out of here, out of the Colorado River area, which kind of surprised me. I'm not gonna lie, it really did surprise me. There are some decent ones in here. I pulled a couple of 3-pounders out of here, so I know they're here. My son was telling me as he was pulling me out before he left that next time I come out this area, I may want to head farther to the other side where it's deeper. So I'm going to probably end up doing that one. I got to tell you though, even when it's hot out here, it's still fun being out here fishing. It's just amazing being out here, being able to fish. I think the most I've pulled out of this river per se is 7. Whoop, got a bite. Oh, hang on. That thing hit. That thing hit. The least I pulled out of here, I think it was 2. Now the funny thing is that I'm learning with these striper, even the small ones, the dink size ones, they put up one heck of a fight. I mean, when you're they bite and you try to reel them in, you'd almost think they're a good 4 or 5 pounder because they do put up a fight. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, guest. I understand that. They're a whole lot of fun to catch. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate that. Charles, how are you, my friend? Welcome to the channel tonight. Appreciate you joining. Appreciate that. Thank you, guest. I'm trying to hit that 300 goal. So do me a favor, share if you would. I appreciate it. For those of you that are on tonight, hit that like button because I guess that really boosts up the algorithm. I'm learning a little bit about this whole YouTube channel thing, but you know what? I learn as I go. A lot of the information and advice I get are from you fellow YouTubers that I watch and follow. So I appreciate all the help you guys give me. And in return, I'd like to give it back from the knowledge and the skill that I've learned, that I've been taught. Are you folks still having a heat wave too, like we are? Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it, Charles. I don't take it personal. It's all in fun. We'll appreciate that. You have a great night also. All right, we got to get this skunk off. When we get that first one, then it's officially time. 91 in Missouri. Wow, Josie, that's awesome. I wish it was that cool here. We had about 117 today here. I see the bell moving. I haven't heard it yet, but I see it moving. Other than this evening getting stuck, I think probably the next excitement. Oh, 78? Man, that's comfortable. Wished I was there. Oh, it was rainy and humid though? That's okay. It was still 78. Humidity probably wasn't good, but rain and 78, not bad. Then again, humidity is the kill factor, huh? Okay, I'm going to give it a few more minutes and I'm going to check the bait again. Surprise hiker. No, I'm not actually. I'm not far from it, but I'm not there. I'm probably maybe about 4 miles, 3 miles from it potentially. I'm actually across from Laughlin. The Colorado River runs that area, and that's where I do a lot of fishing at. No, I understand that. I understand that, Mama Goat. It can be very, very uncomfortable. I know years ago when I lived in Florida, you go in and take a shower due to the humidity because you need it, and you walk back out and you feel like you're still in the shower. Yes, they are. Very good sized cats at that. I actually caught a 6 pound cat on Lake Mojave about maybe a month, about 3 months ago, maybe. Whoop, getting the bite. Hang on. About 3 months ago, I caught a big 6 pound cat. And then another one after that, about a pound and a half or so. I caught that big cat at about 11 o'clock at night. We were 10 miles down on the lake. It was me and my son. We took my boat out and we dropped those, the green LED lights that attract the bait fish and all that. And I was using chovies that night also. And yeah, first cast, I shouldn't say first cast, but the first hour or so it was kind of slow, but then it started picking up. I felt that bite. What is going on? Yes, it does. As long as we're not humid out here, we're fine. Exactly. I probably drank more water in the last 3 days than I normally do. Lake Murray Dam, really? What was the pound on that one? How many pounds was it? Yeah, give it a few more minutes, then I'm going to check them both because it doesn't seem like anything's hitting after that one. Connor, I am. Indeed, I'm still on the Colorado this evening. I wanted to keep it somewhat close to home today. It's pretty warm out here, but we're still out here doing it. I'm getting bites. I just wish it would hurry up and take it. Trying to get the skunky off. Oh, no kidding. Then it was a good size. Yeah, if it was that large, it was a good size for sure. What'd you catch it on? Did you use bait fish or what? I'm not sure what that is. I've never heard of that before. 9.995 zip code. I'm not familiar with that one. I'm sorry. Let's check this rod real quick. It's been too long. We still got it on there. We'll try it one more time with this and see where it leads me. And if I'm not getting anything on it successfully, we'll just switch it out. We'll try one more time with it. Oh, redworms. I got you. Oh, Zebco and redworms. I got you. Okay. That I understand. All right. One more cast out with this one and see where it goes. Whoa. Getting a bite. Come on. And I felt it. I felt it hit. Come on. Come on. I felt you hit. Ah, too soon. Too soon. I felt it though. Yeah. Should have been a little bit more patient. See if he'll do it again. It's that excitement, you know, you feel that big hit. You just want to yank on the line to set that hook. But sometimes I have to realize and remember, don't set it too fast. They may be nibbling. And then there's those times where you think there's nothing on the line and then you bring it in and there's a dink on it. I've had that happen a couple of times. That's why I love it. That's why I love it. Try and catch up on some of the comments here. You know, that's a very good question, Mama Goat. I have been off and on fishing for a while. Um, I can actually tell you who got me really started into fishing was my wife way back in the day. I never grew up with it, was never raised with it. My grandmother who raised me was a hunter, but I just, you know, I was small. And the earliest recollections that I have of going hunting was getting ready to go when I lived in Pennsylvania at the age of 12. But unfortunately, my uncle never showed up. So I was really disappointed about it. But my wife has actually been the one who's got me involved in hunting and fishing when I met her almost 36 years ago. So I owe it all to her. You got a surprise, no problem. So yeah, I owe all of it to my wife. I really do. If it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't have never been introduced into this kind of lifestyle. Well, I love you too, sweetheart. Northern View, how are you? Welcome to the channel. I'm actually out here on the Colorado fishing for striper tonight. It's been kind of a slow night. You missed the excitement earlier. I got my truck stuck and I had to call my son to come get me out. He literally had to pull me out. So we're kind of late getting started on it, but we're out here doing it. Well, thank you, guest. I appreciate that. So I can honestly say that since my wife has turned me into this kind of a man that I am for hunting and fishing, the state that we used to live in, I did a lot of hunting. Um, did a lot of waterfowl, upland game hunting. My favorite passion was duck hunting, though. That was my ultimate favorite, and fishing. But I left fishing alone for a while, probably a good 7 years or so, and just kind of walked away from it because I was so involved with hunting and everything else that it consumed me in a sense. And then maybe about 7 years ago, a buddy of mine that I used to work with, you know, he was big into bow shooting. And I thought, well, man, that'd be great, but I can't afford a bow. You know, they're expensive. Oh, that's how you got started? Nice, nice. And he basically bought the bow and said, well, if you don't like it, just, you know, give it to me then. He says, but if you like it and you love doing it, then just give me payments. Well, little did I know that the very first time I ever shot the bow, yeah, I was hooked. I became hooked real quick. Um, Not to say that I didn't have my issues with it because my forearm was bruised many a time, because I never used a forearm guard. I probably should have, but I didn't want to. I wanted to learn how to do it proper. And when you're pulling back a pound like that, and you let that bow line come out and hit you and snap at you, you're gonna learn real quick to learn to move that, to tweak that wrist and move it out of the way. But I mean, I love bow shooting. I used to competition bow shoot too. I actually got pretty good at it. So now when I go up to my property in Seligman, when we're up there with family camping, I go out there and I target practice with my bow. Have I officially killed a deer on my bow yet? No, not yet. Let's check this out. It's been too long. Something tells me that that big bite that I got took it. Yep, indeed. It did indeed. It gulped it right up. Not a problem. Not a problem. Took it right out. Oh, indeed. Barbie, you're right, hon. My wife knows me better than anybody, and I'll tell you, there's times where she would tell me to go, and I'm like, well, I'd always have excuses why I couldn't. Just one day it clicked. Just one day it clicked. I'm gonna set up some lighting real quick at the light truck before I take you over there. Got to be careful where I walk here because there are a lot of rocks out here. Get some water real quick. I'm pretty thirsty. I'll tell you what, I drink more water now than I probably have in a long time, especially during this heat that we've had. I apologize if you hear the gulping. Ooh, that does wonders. All right, let's get this pole set up. I think I might have to invest in another light because these work pretty well, but they tend to, if you leave them on super high for the long periods of time, it tends to drain the batteries pretty quick. I mean, for the most part, they're good lights, but man, they drain quick. Cut this bad boy in half. Save that one. Put it back on ice. That way it stays there. Josie, I will tell you, my wife can fish, and she has shown me up. I can man enough to say that. I can man up and say that. She's actually very good at it. There's no shame in that game, I'll tell you. Her daddy taught her well. I don't know. To me, fishing, in a sense, is kind of a humbling experience because it's like it. Well, I guess as I'm getting older, I feel that it's teaching me a little bit more patience about things. You know, you learn to wait on it, and it's got its own mind and what it wants to do. Not that I'm trying to sound philosophical or nothing, but fishing, it helps you to relax and to just chill, you know. But then there's that time when you need to get excited when you catching that big one and you're trying to land it, no doubt. But overall, though, man, it's fishing is amazing. You know, I my best times when I wasn't fishing, but my best times would be when I was out in the duck blind at 2 o'clock in the morning, setting up, and then you have that peaceful downtime with good friends and buddies that you work with and that you hunt with. I mean, it's just an experience that you've got to live it to experience it. It's just amazing, and I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to experience that. Um, I got into duck hunting, believe it or not, because of Phil Robertson and his family. What turned me onto it was Duck Commander, and I was hooked. I wanted to do it. I just thought it was amazing. But I will tell you, straight out is a very expensive sport, but the most fulfilling, indeed. The most fulfilling, indeed. So here, get some more light on the subject. All right, here we go. Whoop. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Yeah, it's definitely makes you the most patient when you get your lines tangled. I'll tell you that. You just want to scream, but you just deal with it. Yeah, right? Agreed. Stuart, how are you? Thanks for joining the channel tonight. Much appreciated. If you're brand new, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That way you get all my lives, videos, and shorts. Appreciate it. And do definitely do the thumbs up and leave a comment. If you're new, comment so I can respond back to you and subscribe to your channel. I believe in sharing the wealth. All right, let's get this baby casted out. Hmm, that indeed was a great cast. It went far. I'll give it that. It went pretty far. Oh, already getting a bite on it. Come on. We just need to land the first one. Come on. If I don't respond right away, I do apologize. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to get the skunk off, as we say. Any luck yet, John? Yeah, I'm getting bites too, but it's kind of a slow evening. I literally probably got out here just a little after 8 o'clock, and because it was just so darn hot. Come on, he's biting. I can feel it. Oh, they are definitely biting. No doubt about it. You need a headlamp? I might need one too, actually. I probably should have brought mine. Well, at least I know that it's not only slow for me, but the angler next to me is a guy that I met out here named John, and he's having a slow night too. We're definitely getting the bites though, but got to at least get the skunk off if we can. You got it, Stuart. You got it. Well, either that was a fish or a bird hit it, because I see the birds out there flying too. That was a good cast, John. Yeah, we really don't have that problem out here. Not so much with mosquitoes. Hey, Silly Salmon, how are you? Thanks for joining the channel tonight. Now we really don't have much mosquito issues out here. They're more those tiny little black flies that we deal with. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I'll be happy if I catch one. Oh, likewise. I'm glad you could make it. Glad you joined the channel tonight. Like I said, I'll be happy if I get one. Still a good night, even with one. You know what's kind of cool is the last video that I did out here, I actually got to meet the park ranger, and she came out and introduced herself to me, and she says, "I always see you out here." Whoop, getting a bite. And come on, take it. He's nibbling. Gotta be patient. Come on. Well, yeah, I still feel it. He's still nibbling. Oh crap! There it is. Fish on. Holy cow! This is off. Holy whoa! Uh-oh, it's pulling my drag, y'all. It is. Woohoo! Fish on. If this is a dink, I'll be shocked. Ah, come on. Y'all, this guy is fighting. I'm telling you, he's fighting. You think so? Holy cow. Uh, uh, oh, yeah. No, he's a good striper. Oh, yeah. Holy cow. He's a beauty. Yes, he is. Yeah, at least. Oh, my word. Woo! Folks, can you see that? Can you see that? He's a beast. Oh, my gosh. All right. This guy is definitely going home. All right. All right. Folks, I'm going to get him to the truck real quick. Oh, my. He's a good size one. Holy cow. I'm going to put him there so he don't fall out. Oh, my gosh. Folks, this guy's huge. He is huge. Look at the size of this sucker. Look at the size of him. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's get this guy off the hook. See what he weighs. There we go. Yeah. Oh my word. He is a beauty. Come on, release. Release. Come on, release. Gotcha, gotcha. Folks, I kid you not. Look at the size of this thing. Look at the size of this guy. He is huge. Wow. This is definitely the biggest one I think I've caught so far. I want to get a weight on him. And then I'm going to put him back in the water, or put him in on a stringer. Come on. £4.6. 4.6 pounds. Look at that. 4.6 pounds. It's definitely the biggest one I've caught. Indeed. All right, let's get this guy on a stringer. Makes me wish I had a camera. Oh my, my. Now I pulled that guy in just by my hand. And I'm going to take him home, so that's not going to be an issue. But I don't want him to be out of the water too long, you know. Almost a 5-pounder, and that's incredible. Come on. The thing I don't like about these stringers like this is that they become a mess. And they're not forgiving, especially when you need to be in a hurry. Especially when you need it to be in a hurry. Come on. Man, almost 5 pounds. That's amazing. It's an amazing size fish. Okay, the skunk is definitely off tonight. Look at that. Man, he's huge. Holy cow there. Hang on there, bud. I'm trying. Hang on. You're not getting away that easy. I fought too hard to get you. You ain't getting away. All right. Good as done. In the water he goes. Whew. That was a beast. Oh, folks, they don't get no better than that. It is actually on the Colorado River. Colorado River, my friend. Whew. Almost a 5-pound beast on that one. That's a good sized fish, man. That's probably my biggest striper so far. Definitely my PB, not gonna lie. Definitely my PB. Ooh. I need a drink of water. I need a drink of water. Hey, Pete, it weighed at 4.6 pounds. Thank you, Silly Salmon. Much appreciated. Finally enjoying the journey. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, SoCal. Much appreciated. That is definitely my PB for the striper. I was not expecting that one tonight. Woo! The way it hit, it took the drag. The way it hit, I wasn't sure. I was sitting there thinking in my head, my gosh, I hope my line is strong enough. But it definitely was, so it's not an issue there. You know, in that moment, you're forgetting how many pound test line do I have on this thing? You know, it's that time when you see that pole bend down like that, you're like, oh crap, am I gonna lose it? Oh, that's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. I thank you guys for joining me while I caught it. Now it's John's turn to get one. I believe in sharing. There's plenty enough to go around for everybody. Well, Mama, go ahead. Hey, have a good evening. Thank you for joining me this evening. Whoop, hang on. Think another bite. Yep, got another bite. Hang on, guys. You're not gonna believe this. All my lights just died. I apologize about the lighting. It just all my lights went dead. Yeah, that may have been a false alarm on that one. Whew. Folks, if I knew how to do a mod, I would do it. Can somebody actually tell me how, or text me in one of the videos and let me know how? I would love to, because we don't need people here that are going to be not cooperative. Well, the bait was still on there, so I guess it was still good. What I might do though is just redo the baiting itself. No, it's still good. Still got enough on you for a fish. All right, we're going to try this one more time and throw it out there and see what it does. Folks, again, I do apologize. The lighting has gotten bad because it's like we're not doing too well with lighting tonight. Sadly, I may have to cut this video short because of it, and I don't want to, but I may not have a choice. Go back over to the truck area here. Okay, we'll do. Thank you. I appreciate that, Wild Bill. Okay, I've got somebody in there. Thank you so much for letting me know how to do that. I was not aware of how to do that. Guys, I apologize. Whatever may have happened during this time of the video, I do apologize. Please understand that's not me. You know, I don't run my channel like that. I'm not sure what was going on with that individual, but I do apologize, guys. I really do. You know, I don't run my channel like that. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Uh, Thank you, SoCal. Appreciate it. I mean, we're all out here to have a good time and have fun. You know, we don't need any of that disrespectful issues or comments. It's not allowed. We're a fishing community. Let's, you know, let's keep it that way. Appreciate that. Thank you, Wild Bill. Agree, SoCal. Totally agree. Thank you so much. Be Dizzy, hi. How are you? No, I'm actually fishing for striper tonight. It was a slow night. The only excitement earlier was I got my truck stuck. I had to call my son to come out and pull me out before I started fishing. Big Jed, welcome to the channel. How are you? Thanks for joining tonight, my friend. If you're new, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Appreciate you. Um, yeah, the big one that I caught tonight was almost a 5 pounder. It was like 4.6 pounds. It's a good size striper. This is the biggest I've caught, so it's a PB for me as of now. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. See if we can do it again. You know what really surprises me, guys? I got to be honest with you. This is what I caught it on. This tiny hook. I don't know how it happened, but it caught it. That tiny little hook did. That just blows my mind. Okay, miracles do happen. Oh, wow, Bill. I got to be honest with you. No, I didn't. But I'll tell you, if you saw the video, you saw the pole going down. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to bring it in because it kept dragging line, dragging line. It almost felt like a catfish. It really did. It really felt like a catfish the way that it took off. I'm keeping an eye on the light battery tonight because I'm down to my last one. So it may have to be an early live tonight, but I'm going to keep it going as long as I can. So please bear with me. I'll do the best I can on lighting. My batteries seem to have drained quickly. Lesson learned is that I need to charge them every day that I'm getting ready to go out, because I was out a couple nights ago and had no issues with it, but I thought they would hold the charge. So yeah, lesson learned by me. Charge them. All right, let's try and go out there one more time. Let me get some lighting set up real quick. Bear with me, folks. I'm going to try and get this light set up on a tripod if I can. Now these little Husky lights, they work really well. The sad part is they don't hold charge for more than a day when you're doing it. But that's okay. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. All right. All right. Let's get this line casted out. That wasn't a bad cast, actually. It felt pretty decent. I'll probably take this one in here, put it in there, check out this line here. There we go. I am using anchovies, Pete. I'm using anchovies, and they work really well. Okay, yeah, this one was, most of the bait's gone on that one, so I may just end up retiring this pole for the night. I might just end up retiring this pole for the night. Come on, let go. There we go. I'm going to take this one back to the truck real quick, and we'll keep an eye on the pole here. I'll be right back. Did you guys get one? Did you really? All right, John, congrats. All right. You got a 2-pound cat? Excellent. Okay, very good. So the angler next to me, John, just caught a 2-pound cat. It's been a good night. It's been a good night indeed. Whew. I must say, John, it did start out kind of rough, didn't it? Indeed, it has been a dog days of summer. You've got that right. Yeah, it is. Nice. Oh, dude, that's beautiful. Look at that, guys. Nice. Can you see that? Beautiful. That's gorgeous, dude. Beautiful. Not at all, John. Congratulations, brother. So now I know that in the river here, there's striper, cat, and bass. John, what'd you use for bait? Do you mind me asking? Chicken liver. Nice. No jello? Nice. Got you, man. Awesome. Yeah. There's a product I used to use a long time ago for cat. It was called Hog Wild. That stuff is gnarly, but it works well. Hey, Brax, how are you? Thanks for joining the channel tonight. It's cooling off a little bit, but it's still pretty warm out here. Okay, note to self, make sure your batteries on your lights are charged, your microphone is charged, and yeah, that's kind of like the important things. Well, have a wonderful day, Brax. Be safe at work, will you, buddy? Thanks for joining tonight. If you're new, get a chance, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that like button also for me if you would, sir. Whoop, pole's moving. There it is. Come on, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. That one hit hard. It hit. Wonder what happened. Well, appreciate that. Thank you, Brax. Appreciate it. How you doing, Mr. Geekwater? 2 Geekwater. Thanks for joining the channel. I think so, Pete. Hopefully. I think so. It hit hard. Yep, it's hitting again. I just want to let it take it. It's hitting again. Maybe not. Good night, Be Dizzy. Thanks for joining. Man. Folks, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that have actually been watching my lives. The live video before the last one that I got, I hit 1,000 views. I really appreciate that. I couldn't have done it without you. I really do appreciate that. Thanks for sharing the channel. Thanks for subscribing. It means a lot. Well, thank you, Josie. I appreciate that. It means a lot having you guys on board. It is definitely a great way to end the day. Oh, silly salmon, I don't mind at all. As far as fishing rigs, I'm using a Shakespeare Tiger rod. It's a medium to heavy. I've got between 15 and 20 pound tests on it. I'm running monofilament here, but on the actual leader end of it's the fluorocarbon. It's about a 6 to 8 inch fluorocarbon. I'm using a Gamakatsu red hook, and I don't know, a couple of ounces or so, maybe 2 or 3 ounces on the weight. I'm still learning a lot about some of this equipment that I'm using. As far as the type of rod that I use, I've pretty much been a Shakespeare fan most of the time that I've been fishing. So I only own one Daiwa pole. Tonight, it's not very deep. If I had to guess, maybe 3 feet, 4 feet out. And that's because at nighttime they tend to lower the river down a little bit per unit. Sometimes they may max out at 4 units, which could probably honestly be maybe 15 feet. But sometimes they tend to lower it as the night goes on. Sometimes I'll have it down to 1 unit. Oh, thanks for the tip, SoCal. You got it. You got it. Definitely. Whoop, getting a bite. Yeah, definitely. You got that. In fact, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I feel the pole being tugged. No problem, you two. I got it. Definitely will. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, no doubt. Thank you, Silly. I appreciate that. Well, welcome aboard, Hoppers. Thanks for joining the channel tonight. We're on the west side. We're in Arizona, right at the Colorado River, across from the Laughlin area. Got you. Silly, Josie, and Finding Joy. You got it. Do me a favor, if one of you fine folks could, contact me and a comment on that if you don't mind, please. That way I won't forget. I'm getting some bites. I can feel it. Just kind of testing the pole there for a minute. All right, fish on. This one might be a dink. It's feeling light. Yep, it's a dink. Yep, it's feeling pretty light. I had a feeling it was. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Ouch. Well, you kind of extracted yourself then, little guy. Thanks for the fight. He kind of self-extracted himself. What do you guys think? One more? One more cast? The only reason why I say one more is because the lighting situation. All right. Looks like it's going to be a bunch of hearts. So I'm going to see one more. 10 more. Indeed, Josie. Indeed. All right. Let's get it back up to the truck, get the light, and get one more on there. Appreciate the comment. Thank you. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Brax. Okay, we're going to do one more. Give me a second here to get situated with the lighting and all that. Ow. Oh my mind. Didn't realize I had this much sand up here. Indeed. Yeah, let's put this around here so it doesn't blind you guys. I think any fisherman may do that one. I think I might even done that. I can't say I haven't. I know probably have. Really, SoCal? Nice. Am I from Arizona or the Colorado area? No, I'm actually not. Um, I was originally born in the East Coast, if that's what you're asking me. Um, I've had the privilege of living in a lot of places, even a few places out of the country as I was growing up. But I spent majority of my life, well, a lot of my years in the California area, not too far from where SoCal lives, actually. Uh-huh. Yeah, I was out there for a while, and then about 6 years ago, I retired from my dream job. I retired from being a fireman and a medic, and or EMS, I should say, in a minute, and retired out here, and been out here ever since. Going on what, 6 years or so? You're from Georgia, Silly? Nice. All right, we're ready to cast. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Hey, you got to do with what works, my friend. There's no shame in that. There really isn't. Indeed. Indeed, I am, Peter. Indeed. We love it out here. That was a nice little cast, if I do say so myself. It went pretty far out there. I like that. Oh, it gets pretty warm out here. Well, thank you, Silly. Appreciate it. Yeah, it felt really good. It felt like it went far. Probably about the same length or distance that I caught that almost 5 pounder on. As we can get another one, that'd be great. I'll take it home, fillet it out tonight, and prep it and put it in the freezer, ready to eat. It is not uncommon to have carp swim right up here where I'm at. Not uncommon. And a couple of times I've actually had them come right up to me, right here. If I'd had my net, I just scooped them right up. But then that wouldn't be fair. Anybody got to fish today? Hmm, not a bad idea. Yeah, so true, SoCal, so true. I think the very first year that I moved here, we topped out at 128 degrees. And that was probably the first time I said to myself, what did I do? But overall, though, it's not bad. I mean, you get used to it. You just kind of deal with it. You got a bass? Hey, Reese, how are you? Thanks for joining. Didn't realize you were on. Appreciate you joining the channel tonight. It's our friendly park ranger going by. Reese, I am actually fishing for striped bass tonight. Um, I'll show you the one I got earlier. Ain't she a beauty? Look at that baby. Whoa, got a bite. Holy cow, got a bite. Almost a 5-pounder on that one I caught. Now it's not going to hit? Really? Come on now. Oh, nice. What's the biggest one you got in your pond? Hmm. Setting that bell up on that thing reminds me of catfishing. No, not at all. Absolutely, Reese. Congrats. That's a nice, good size. Yeah, that's some good advice, Pete. No doubt. Very good advice. Nice, Reese. That's a good size. It's bigger than mine was. Mine was a 5-pounder. Good job. Oh, getting a bite again. And there it goes. I think fish might be on, maybe. Come on, take it. Oh, she's on. Yep, fish is on. I believe it's going to be a dink. Yep, little old fella right there. Another beautiful dink, indeed. All right. See here, I'm going to take you back up to the truck real quick so I can get this fish off. Sorry about the dark lights, guys. I do apologize. Hang on, where do you think you're going? Let me get some light on the situation here. There we go. Folks, as sad as it is, I might have to call this one an early night because I'm having lighting issues and I don't like doing that. All right, relax. Relax. Hang on. Trying to get you out of there. Oh, yeah. It's these little ones that fight like crazy. It's these little guys that fight. Indeed. Back in the water he goes. Thank you for the fight, my friend. Well, guys, I just, as much as I hate doing this, I may have to call it an early evening on the river tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you guys following me this evening on my channel. It means a lot. Thank you. Appreciate that, Josie. I'm probably going to have to call it a night because I'm having a lot of technical issues with lighting, and I don't think it's fair to be able to have you guys not be able to see what I'm doing. So appreciate each and every one of you who joined the channel tonight. Thanks for subscribing. If you're new to my channel, appreciate you joining. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss any of my content. Hit that notification bell. That way you get my lives, my shorts, and all my videos that I do put out. Question, leave a comment below for me if you would. I know the lives are a big one that get a lot of views and such. Um, it's going to be one of these questions I would like to know. Do you like more lives? Do you like videos and lives, or do you like short and lives, or all of them together? It seems like I do a lot more views with the lives, but tell me what your guys' opinion is on it. I appreciate that. Leave them in the comments below on that way I know. Because I want to definitely bring content that's going to be conducive to what I like to do and what you love to watch and what you like to do, and vice versa. Again, you are my biggest supporters. And I want to make sure that I take care of you guys and what you want to keep you guys entertained and all that we do. Everybody, thank you so much. And I will definitely put moderators of those that were recommended to me tonight. I do believe that I did receive the message on who it should be, and I appreciate that. And I will definitely take care of that. For those of you brand new, thanks again for watching. Guys, if you're out doing any fishing tomorrow, be safe out there, okay? Yeah, keep those lines wet and tight, as I always say, and have fun doing it. And again, until next time, this is Tim with Arizona Outdoors. I will see you outdoors next time. Have a good night, everybody. You got that. I'm actually working on that. I'm trying to figure out a way to get more battery time because you're right. I think my phone, I do apologize. It was going short with this, but my phone does about 2 hours or so, and then it dies down. I'm trying to figure out a way to make that last longer, along with a different type of video camera that can do it. I'm doing a GoPro 8 right now, but it seems to have its issues. It is what it is. So we'll do. Again, thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Thank you. I appreciate that. I will, Peter. Uh, get battery packs. I don't. Oh, you mean for the phone or for the lighting? Because the lighting are chargeable. I'm not sure if the phone can do that. Oh, unless it's a self-charger. But because I have a piece that's on the bottom of my charging port for the Bluetooth, I don't know if it'll work like that. So I may have to figure out another way of investing in either another phone or something. But anyway, guys, I take all your comments. Battery pack. Yeah, I've got to figure out how this is all working. Trust me, I understand it. I'm trying to figure out. So if you guys have done it, let me know how you've done it so I can do it. I definitely like doing longer content and longer lives. All right. Again, folks, thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Take care. See you outdoors.